Cool. Welcome, folks. We're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Would you shut up? It's a hot mic.
Hot mics. Always.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's the Take the Points edition, and it is the glorious edition as we're getting ready for bowl weeks. It's all starting, it started last week when everybody's having fun. It gets more fun because it gets a lot more games coming up. And this is, like I said, Take the Points edition down there on the end. Brian Wees Turner. Here in the middle, Lucas Vaughn. And here on my immediate right is Jamie Hodges. Thank you again so much. We're going to talk about all kinds of different things. You're watching us on Wabash Catch TV, Channel 3 over in Salem, Channel 100 or Channel 25 here in Florida. Also, Channel 100 all over the place in Fairfield, Jeff, Sisney, Louisville, all over. All kinds of good things. What is going on around your area? It is Christmas time, so there's not a ton of community events open up, but there are a few things still going on that you can find to do. A lot of folks, families are getting together and all that kind of thing, so they don't generally go out into the community and stuff, but it's still plenty of time before Christmas to do all kind of stuff. Over in Salem at the Brian Bennett Library today, from 10 o'clock till 11 o'clock, it's pre-K story time. This week's stories will be read by Elf Tanya Pryor. That's nice. The Elves and the Shoemaker, retold by Ronnie Randall, and Elf Night by Jan Wall. I take that back. Those are not the people reading the books. Those are the books. The Elf by Tanya Pryor, Elves and the Shoemaker by Ronnie Randall, and Elf Night by Jan Wall. Okay. You guys are giggling at me.
We got some issues already.
We're being quiet. We're watching.
Hey, let's be professional, people.
Have you ever read any of those books?
I don't know. I'm not sure what the book was, what the people were. If you're giving them nicknames.
Is Will Ferrell in any of those?
He might be an elf
right.
by Tanya Pryor. That's my only guess. I don't know. They got the Elves and the Shoemaker and then Elf Night. So I don't know.
Hot cocoa?
No hot cocoa. You saw that, you jerk. There will be age-appropriate crafts and light snacks also there. So
if you're 18.
Oh, we've already stepped way off the path. What's going on Saturday? All kinds of good stuff going on Saturday. It's a cookie sale, and that's going to be at the St. Thomas Episcopal Church, and that is in Salem at 512 West Main in Salem from 9 o'clock till noon on Saturday. Again, at St. Thomas Episcopal Church, their annual sale. Probably get all kinds of good Christmas cookies. The Brown Christian Church is going to visit Heritage Woods tomorrow. That's going to be at 1 o'clock. They'll have all kinds of gospel music and good stuff getting you ready for Christmas there. Pet Pictures with Santa. Pet Pictures with Santa tomorrow night at Charlie Brown Park. This is going to go on at the same time as carriage rides at Charlie Brown Park. At 5:30, it's Pet Pictures with Santa at the Scout Building, and then the carriage rides will also be, you'll be able to find them. They go from 5:30 to 8 o'clock, weather permitting, of course, but I think it's supposed to be a pretty pleasant day. The cost is $5 a person for the carriage ride, so you might want to keep that in mind. Also, storytelling at Charlie Brown Park tomorrow night starts at 6 o'clock, and that will be inside the tent, so keep that in mind as well. And the Jeff Chatters 4-H Club tomorrow will be wrapping your Christmas presents. If you haven't wrapped a gift, go up there to Jeff. They'll help you out. It'll be at the Northside Baptist Church, actually the Northside Baptist Church in Fairfield. Jeff Chatters will come down and help out. You
Repeat that time for a friend.
Say what?
Can you repeat that time for a friend?
Yeah, I hadn't gotten to it, I don't think. Yeah, 3 o'clock till 6 o'clock at the Northside Baptist Church, the 4-H kids. You think your friend's significant other will realize that their gift may not have been wrapped by an adult?
If there is a lack of wadded up wrapping paper on one side of the present, then yes, they will.
Well, that'll be, like I said, from 3 o'clock till 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Cost is $3 for small gift and $5 for large. So and the price does include the wrapping and the bows, which they'll have on site. What's on television? What's on Wabash? Huge night tonight. I tell you what, I'm going to save I'll just mention it now, but we'll talk about it in a few minutes. High school boys basketball right here on this channel. KZ Westfield Warriors at the Fairfield Mules. JV starts at 6:15. Varsity to follow. That'll be right here on Channel 3, Channel 25, or Channel 100, and you won't want to miss it. 2 state-ranked teams. Also, this afternoon, starting this morning, well, I'll pick one. It's at 11:30 this morning, the Bahamas Bowl in Nassau, and that's at 11:30. It's on ESPN, Channel 601. Florida International at 7 and 4, taking on the Toledo Rockets at 6 and 5. That one, the number on that one has been. Did you guys pay any attention to the over/under on that one?
No, I didn't notice it.
Not yet.
Started at 68. It's down to 59.
Wow.
Who's out?
They are expecting, nobody's out. It's weather. They're expecting torrential rain and like 25-mile-an-hour wind or some kind of crazy thing.
Sounds to me like that number's still too high.
It might be. It might be.
Sounds to me like we need to be on location to investigate.
You don't want to go to Bahamas just for rain. You can get rain anywhere. Well, all right.
I'd go to the Bahamas.
If it's going to rain here, it'll be raining in the Bahamas. Where you want to be?
Take your pick. All right. Also, second, there's 2 bowl games this afternoon. The famous Idaho Potato Bowl is in Boise, Idaho. That's also on ESPN at 3 o'clock today. Western Michigan 7 and 5 versus BYU at 6 and 6. Those just the 2 bowl games today. All kinds of NCAA basketball this evening. Several doubleheaders on Fox Sports 1, which is Channel 610. They'll start at 5:30 tonight. UC Irvine versus Butler, and then that'll be followed by Buffalo versus Marquette. You guys are so happy about that Butler losing to Indiana last week, aren't you?
We're just on the Buffalo bandwagon. We may just move to Buffalo.
Buffalo,
everything.
People do that on purpose.
College
Usually
football, college basketball. The Bills are circling the wagons.
There you go. If the Bills beat the Patriots this weekend, I'm with you. That count me in. Yeah. We'll save that one for later. We'll save that little revelation for later. Also tonight on the Big Ten Network, couple of games. Oakland at Michigan State. Oakland always a very tough game for the Spartans, even though the Spartans are very good this year. And that'll be followed by Oklahoma at Northwestern. That's at 8 o'clock. On the Big Ten Network, Channel 600. On ESPN2, doubleheader there as well, Channel 638. Oregon is at Baylor at 6 o'clock. That'll be followed up at 8 by Providence at Texas. So ESPN2 down in doing the Texas two-step. And also on CBS Sports Network, Channel 628, Ole Miss at Middle Tennessee State. That's at 7 o'clock. How in the world did Middle Tennessee State get Ole Miss as a home game? I can't believe it, but that's what I see. All right, the NHL tonight. Buffalo is at Washington. That'll be on the NBC Sports Channel at 6 o'clock, Channel 216. Chicago is at Colorado on the NBC Sports Chicago Plus channel. That's 644. And 3 NBA games tonight on television for you on Wabash. Orlando is at Chicago. That's why the Blackhawks are on 644. The Bulls are on 643. Plus, ESPN has a doubleheader of NBA. Milwaukee at Boston tonight at 7 o'clock, and that'll be followed up by New Orleans at the LA Lakers at 9:30. All kinds of big stuff going on. Boy, is that enough?
Not a bunch of events, but there's a lot of sports.
A lot of sports going on, not much community events. There you go. We'll be right back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Weeze, Lucas, and Jamie. We'll be right back.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Agile, Hostile.
I don't remember that. See, I only watched that movie one time.
It's good.
And I thought that was plenty. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I am a clearly anti.
Do not start.
We're talking about Remember the Titans here for a second. I've only seen it. Well, you like Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans.
Good.
How about you?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Big fan?
Yep.
So much good
movie.
Hoosiers.
So much better than what?
Hoosiers.
You got room in your vehicle for Week on the way back, right?
Yeah, I probably do, actually. This is our Take the Points edition, and that's Brian Weiss Turner down there, Lucas Vaughn here in the middle, and Jamie Hodges. We're talking about all kinds of things. Let's start up with tonight's big basketball game. You and I are working the game for Wabash. You are presumably working the game for the Wayne County Press.
I had to check my junior high schedule, but there's a chance I'll be there.
Chance you might be there. Yeah. And you are not working the game in any form, fashion, so you're the only one here who can give a prediction.
Yeah, absolutely can. I won't, but I absolutely can.
The Casey Westfield Warriors come into tonight's game against Fairfield. I think they're both 11-0, aren't they?
Casey's 9-0.
Casey's 9-0.
Both undefeated.
Both of them undefeated. Both of them, I'm guessing this is the first time ever the Fairfield has had two state-ranked teams playing against each other in that gym. If not, maybe back in the 1960s.
I want to say last time they even faced a state-ranked team in that gym would have been the K-Row years.
The K-Row number one. K-Row number one.
Obviously, we were not ranked then.
Yeah. Well, you see, now that was even before you were working at the Press, wasn't it?
It was right. It was 03, 04 when they were state-ranked. They were still pretty good in 05 when I came down here.
Yeah. Yeah. So
that was when K-Row could bring fans to games.
Well, that's when they brought fans. That's when
But no, he meant legally allowed.
I meant, the gym didn't have to be emptied.
They won't do that. They won't do
Just
that
Meridian.
They won't do that against Meridian. That's right. By the way, did you see Meridian got into the Carbondale Holiday Tournament? So now they can play Cairo. I don't know how they're going to do that, but I guess they.
Before we get in the Fairfield game, do you see Salem won on a last-second free throw over
How
Mount
about
Vernon.
that? Salem
That's a
beat
big
Mount
win.
Vernon. Now, Mount Vernon was state ranked, too.
They were
right?
state ranked, and Salem's a team that Fairfield has beaten
Yeah.
in
So
overtime. But
that's still that was a big win
Big
at
impressive
Salem
win.
Tuesday night.
shout out to Andy
41 to 40.
Fehrenbacher,
So
Flora boy.
That's exactly. Tell us you've been scouting the KZ Westfield Warriors more than any of the rest of us.
Box score scouting, yes.
What do you think of the Warriors?
After
By
watching,
just like box score.
there's only one common opponent, and that was Edwards County. They beat them by 25 the first week of the season, that Thanksgiving tournament up
At
at
Cumberland.
Fairfield just played Edwards County, beat them by 10. We're lucky to do so, I thought.
The score did not indicate how close that game
That
was.
was a game that if Albion stays out of foul trouble, they're in that game. We're probably leading quite a bit of it, and they led a decent amount of it anyway.
Yeah.
Watching them against the 2-3 zone, watching Fairfield against the 2-3 zone with a little bit of size makes me worry about the game.
I've seen a little bit of Casey's video from a couple of different places. Their radio station up there does a nice job, but they don't archive it, so basically they'll throw 10 or 15 seconds on Twitter or something. They got a big kid. The Richards kid who moved over that's the one who moved from Marshall, right?
Move in, 6'5", averaging about 20 points and I think 9.5 rebounds, just shy of a double-double. He's averaging for the year.
That's pretty good when
They're
you're
pretty solid
30
without him.
minutes schedule.
Now, the flip side of this is I've talked to a mutual friend of ours who scouts for Fairfield High School and has seen them play 4.5 times, he
Seen
said.
KZ play 4.5 times. So you're telling me the Fairfield Mules have been scouting a little bit.
With a guy that really, really knows basketball.
Okay.
And he believes that our guards will cause more turnovers against their guards than they will against us, and that'll be the difference in the game.
That's the intriguing thing to me.
He said they've been playing a man-to-man in the triangle, which, as we've commented, they will probably play a zone against us after watching Edwards County.
I believe Coach Brandon was in the gym Friday because they had the night off, and if he saw what Albion did on defense, I would be shocked if they play us man-to-man.
Yeah.
But then on offense, they play a 4-out, 1-in, and so he believes that we can cause turnovers out there. And
They average
just with their guards passing around to try to get it in.
They average
and he
about
thinks
68 points a game. I see this game being a little bit lower scoring than that.
You know, the interesting thing to me is that Fairfield has tried to step up their schedule. They've improved their schedule.
Added Cesar, who was a state-ranked quality 1A
Added Cesar.
team.
Lawrenceville was a solid team.
Tried to get Pinckneyville, but they wouldn't do it.
And
I think they might have been afraid to add a game.
Casey hasn't really done that too much because Casey comes in here having played in their non-tournament games, Oblong and Neoga and a couple of smaller schools.
Neoga's pretty solid program.
Neoga's a good program.
Yeah, that was a good win. Martinsville's down. I'm looking at their schedule right now. Cumberland, I haven't really seen.
Find
West
good
Vigo,
weather
Indiana, I know
girls in
nothing
Neoga.
about. Beat Charleston by 40.
Yeah. Well, that's always any chance to beat.
Charleston can be hit or miss.
Charleston's
bigger
a big school,
but you never know. But yeah, then Oblong's down. I said, and they beat Albion by 25.
Anyway, join us tonight. Jamie and I will be at the ball game tonight. We'll be bringing it to you here on Wabash Catch TV. It is the KZ Westfield Warriors at the Fairfield Mules.
8 versus 9.
Number 8. Really? I thought it was like 6 and 7. It's 8 and 9.
I think it's 8 and 9.
Depends which one you look at.
There's several different ones
9
now.
and 10?
I was going
Max
off.
Preps right now. The Mules are number 3. So I mean,
I was going off our good friend Randy Olson. Area Sports had
Our
an
good
8
friend
9.
Randy
When in
Olson.
doubt, listen
He'll be
to
there
Kid
tomorrow
Nesto.
too,
Yep.
or tonight.
So when in doubt, listen there and Nesto. He follows high school basketball
yeah.
more than anyone.
You got a
Just
point.
make it up.
But again, that'll be right here on these
Number
stations.
1 versus number 2 in the
Number
state.
1 versus it's the same as Michael Jordan's Bulls versus LeBron James Cavaliers. That's all we're saying.
Oak Hill Academy.
Oak Hill
yeah.
versus Lumiere.
But that'll be right here on this station Friday night tonight at we'll come on with JV about 6:15. Jamie and I'll be on about 7:15 or so
think this-
for the big game.
This is a game that Mules can find out if they're good or great.
Mules find it out. Stick around. We'll be back. We're going to start talking football back right after these.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. What?
You yelled that out there.
Oh, well, you ought to see me doing this.
Bruce, you don't have to yell.
You ought to see me doing these gigs with the
Unfortunately,
kids.
I did.
Yeah, well, you had a good time, didn't you?
It was grand.
It was wonderful.
Oh, was that today?
Yeah.
This is the Big Talk. This is Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Take the Points edition this Friday. Okay, let's talk. You want to talk bowls? The bowl season is upon us. You want to talk NFL? You want to talk both? Take your pick. Let's start with NFL.
Say, let the guy in charge pick. So, Lucas.
Yes. What would you guys like to know?
Lucas is tallest. All right, let's talk about the NFL last weekend. Lots of things began to clear up a little bit. It was a fun.
Yes,
Kinda
yes,
began to clear up a little bit, but they also kind of clouded up a little bit more. Had Kansas City beaten San Diego, everything would have been smooth sailing for Kansas City, right?
The AFC's only got, what did you say, two teams locked up in the playoffs.
And they're in the same division.
And in the same division.
No division winners yet with 2 weeks to go.
Patriots haven't locked up a playoff?
Nope.
No kidding?
Yeah, there's all
Patriots could still. So you're telling me there's a chance?
The Cleveland Browns are not even out
shot,
yet.
But yeah, are we not all rooting for Cleveland here?
Yeah,
What did the Colts jump up to after the Cowboys won? 42%, something like that?
34% make playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We've got to start there, right there at Lucas Oil Stadium at noon on Sunday.
0 points.
What happened to the Cowboys? They ran right into the
Colts.
Darius Leonard.
Non-Pro Bowl making Darius Leonard.
How did that? All right, first of all, how did Darius Leonard?
Is a joke. It should not exist.
How did Darius Leonard not make the Pro Bowl?
We are.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who Darius Leonard is, he's a rookie, right?
Leads NFL in tackles.
Leads the NFL tackles by 20.
And has plenty of
the
others.
best defensive rookie years of all time.
Yeah.
Yep.
numbers wise.
He's not a Pro Bowler, though.
And they didn't pick him for the Pro Bowl.
That's okay because it's really made him mad, and the Colts need him mad. I think his statement was, "That's fine. I'll just get 40 tackles against the Giants this week."
Do the Colts?
If he's making 40 tackles, you're probably in trouble, though.
See, that's
true.
That's the tricky thing. I mean, I can go ahead and put this up. The Colts not yet in the playoffs. Looking
Colts
at that,
need the
their 8-6 record, they're not quite there.
The Colts need the Ravens to overtake the Steelers because we do not hold the tiebreaker with the Ravens. We do with the Steelers.
Oh, well, now you need the Steelers to
We need the
lose
Ravens
more
to win the
often,
North.
though, right?
That's what I said. We need the Ravens to overtake the Steelers. We need the Ravens to win the NFC North and the Steelers to fall into that 6th spot, and then the Colts would.
538 says Colts win out. They've got a 95% shot at the playoffs.
Yeah,
really.
They don't control their destiny, but
that's pretty close. That's about as close as you can get, though.
Well, that's good because who do they have left? The Colts
Giants
have the
and
Giants.
Titans.
Giants at home, and then go to Tennessee.
See, the Ravens are playing the Chargers at San Diego. To me, you're wanting off of that chart. You wanting the Chargers to beat the Ravens.
Put it back.
We just got to win, anyways.
Right.
We just got to win.
All right, so the Chargers are playing the Ravens this weekend. Both those teams already, well, not already in. The Chargers already in, but the Ravens not quite.
But look at that. No one's clinched a division in the AFC. Only 2 teams out of the 6 have clinched playoffs, which is just amazing.
My favorite thing on that graphic is in the hunt, Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
they need to get rid of the Panthers.
All right, let's talk about the Cleveland Browns. We've already talked about the Colts. What do the Browns have to do?
Do you know how it works? Right? The final game of the year has got to be a tie for them to make the playoffs.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a 50,000 to 1 chance.
No,
of
they have
They have less than 1% chance of making it.
They have to win both games first, right?
And whoever I can't remember who the last game is. It's got to be a tie. It's like New England and somebody. It's got to be a tie for them to sneak in.
Before, with 2 games to go, they have less than a 1% chance. If they win both of them, they still have less than a 1% chance.
Exactly.
They need everything to happen.
Well, they see. Okay, so what are the Patriots basically in if they win once or something?
Yeah. And one loss by somebody else is going to put them in too. So it's going to be tough to keep them out.
This graphic will look a lot different next week.
I did correctly call the token pressure from the Miami Dolphins, though.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year.
Well,
there's always one team that hangs around a couple of games.
The Dolphins are still in it at 7-7 right there. They've got and you have the Colts and Titans at 8-6 apiece. That game, Jamie may end up being to get in that last playoff spot, right? If the Chargers beat the Ravens,
is it at Indy?
No, we go to Tennessee.
So you go to Tennessee last game.
Mm-hmm. We're home for the Giants. Go to Tennessee.
Boy, that's going to be tricky. You got tickets?
No.
Tickets to the shop.
Super Bowl favorite right now?
I got compound tickets. Free seating. We can kick out who we want.
Super Bowl favorite right now, according to 538, is the New Orleans Saints at 32% chance.
See, that kind of I mean, I understand what they're saying.
Some of that's because Chiefs and Chargers kind of...
Are they saying easier NFC route, do you think?
Right.
Is why they're saying that?
There's less challenge.
Well, let's take a look at the NFC.
The Rams and the Bears.
The Rams already, and the Saints have already clinched their division. Rams have clinched division. Bears have clinched division. Cowboys, the Eagles can catch the Cowboys.
Don't count out.
Who's got the tiebreaker in the NFC East? Anybody know
who it is?
No one really cares, so we haven't followed it.
So Dallas plays at
Dallas
home
has
this
95% chance of making it still.
Who's week 17?
Dallas has Tampa and the Giants, and they'll be favored in both. Even at the Giants, they're going to be favored.
And the Vikings at 7-6-1. Who do they have in the final 2 games?
At Detroit and home against some scrubs.
Yep. Hey, nice. Be nice. They got Bears week 16.
There's the question.
It's going to be the Bears scrubs because they've already clinched.
There's the question. Will the Bears care in the last week?
Yes, because they can move up to a bye. Yes, because they can still get a bye.
It depends on what happens with the Rams here. If the Rams... God bless. I hope they do lose this week.
Hey, go ahead.
And the Bears win. Man, we're sitting right there for that first round bye. And
well, the Rams have a losable game in their next 2?
I don't know. They got beat last week by the Eagles, so you tell me.
Yeah, I'd say yes.
There was a 14-point dog.
I got to tell you, that has affected our little game too, the Rams, and what I'm doing this week too, because I just don't.
Oh, you have no clue what I'm doing this week.
I have no clue. I haven't really paid.
Do any of us really have a clue?
No, obviously. You've been paying attention.
No, but I do not have a clue here because Bruce tied me, right?
Sports.
Did I tie?
Are Bruce and I tied now?
Yeah.
We're tied at 20 up.
Wait a second. I didn't realize I was tied. If I'd have known that, I might have made alterations to played it a little bit more safe.
This isn't a prom.
I went out on limbs.
This isn't a prom
No,
dress.
you've not went out on a limb.
Okay.
Trust me, you haven't seen the limb I'm on, buddy.
I'll tell you what, let's do.
I'm a 240-pound guy on tiptoe.
We're going to come back. We're going to talk about our wagers. We're also going to talk about college football. Bowl season, the best time of the year, is coming up. And we'll be right back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You guys are placing bets while we're sitting here.
Don't worry about that.
We'll be right back after these.
120.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Welcome back. Oliver's defensive line and
Right,
King's wide receiver. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I take that back. I think King's quarterback. Now think about it. I can't remember.
Is.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on the Wabash Catch TV. My guest today for our Take the Points edition, Brian Turner, Lucas Vaughn, Jamie Hodges. We're talking about all kinds of different things. All right, college football, the most wonderful time of year is here.
Starting.
Let's go bowling.
It's rolling. And what's the favorite thing? What's the biggest thing you guys are looking forward to for bowl season? Because this is our last show
Before you hit the big game?
before the big games. Because we're not doing this show.
It's been pretty choppy so far, too. I think the favorites are 6-0 outright and 5-1 against the spread right now. So.
Yeah. You think, does Oklahoma have a shot against Alabama? Or is anybody? We didn't pick those games. We're picking this weekend's games.
My answer is yes. When you can score like that, you have a chance. So
we've talked about Alabama's greatness all year long, but I might be throwing a little small bet on the underdogs to cover on both in a parlay.
Is that right?
Something that, low risk, high reward.
what's the line open up at on that?
14.
So it's 2 touchdowns right now?
Yeah.
It's a big number.
big
for a game
number.
like that.
14 for Alabama and 14 for
Clemson.
Clemson too, I think. So some crazy large number. So I
I
don't
think
know.
money line.
11.5 and 14.
Money line.
Money line parlay?
Dogs. I like it.
What about a money line parlay?
I'm in.
That ain't happening.
Just saying. You want to talk about low risk, high reward?
You want to throw $5 on that, maybe?
Yeah, you want to talk about low risk, high reward?
Yeah.
That would be pretty good though.
Yeah.
For those two things, that'd be. How much were they? That'd be quite a lot. See, that's the thing. This is the time of year also when folks start parlaying one bowl game after another bowl game and another bowl game. I think more so in bowl time than in the season.
You see more parlays during the bowl time just because there's more options and there's that group every day. You're grouped together, so you think if I have a bad day tomorrow, there's 12 more bowl games tomorrow.
Are there any interesting? Do the playoff games detract from the rest of the bowl games for you boys, or are you interested in seeing any other of the games? Seeing like Michigan fall on its face or something.
What detracts from some of it is the trend of, and I do not blame them. I'm not faulting them. Is the trend of the Will Grier sitting out bowl games.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be super psyched to watch a West Virginia bowl game.
Absolutely.
But Will Grier, not a quarterback. I'm not super psyched.
And it's made gambling more difficult.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, Notre Dame, parlay, money line, 26-1.
I like it. Like $1,000, you'd be all right.
What would you have to bet?
Do we have bad ideas?
$40? No, $30 to get $1,000 or something.
I like it.
Doing the math in my head, that might be close. That does make some
Only
sense.
off by about $300.
That's right. close enough. Tish show, let him run with it.
Oh, that's right. I mean, doing math in my head, that's a bad idea of all times. Nobody's interested in seeing, what's his name's last game at Ohio State?
Nope.
Urban Meyer's last game. The Rose Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, man. You don't care about the Rose Bowl?
I do like the Rose Bowl.
I do most years, not this year.
Yeah.
Ohio State versus Washington. They ought to just kill Washington.
Conference champions. Of each of them. One of them 3 bowl games that has them.
I'm focused in on our little contest, and there's only one bowl game I'm currently worried about.
Boy. Is it the Nassau Bahamas Bowl?
I don't even know what it's called.
All right, let's talk. Let's begin.
I had to look up where it was.
Let's talk a little bit. How did we do last week? We're a little early in the show to start talking about this, but how did we do last week, Lucas?
We had a positive week. We went 5-3.
Hey, that's a bonus. We haven't done
2 weeks left, and we're on an upward swing.
There we go. There you go.
If you stuck around this long, you're really getting paid off now.
Congratulations. Thanks for sticking with us.
Another month or two, we'll have this figured out.
Start with Weeze. How'd you do there, Weeze?
Split, didn't I?
Yeah, you went 1-1. You hit the Cincy game and lost Seattle, unfortunately.
That's just too low scoring to cover.
Yeah.
I went 1-1.
Yep. You went 1-1. You hit an over, and you missed Denver, which Bruce hit both of his, which had Cleveland plus 2.5. And you had Fresno State, and then I went 1-1.
How do you think? Okay, I must ask you then. Jamie. What do you think about Denver's head coaching situation?
I think Vance Joseph better polish up that resume. Looking around a little, Twitter's going nuts. They were not. The Denver fan base was not happy at all.
You know how much I've been riding John Gruden all year. He might be the better coach in that game Monday night.
Wow.
Are you going to watch it anyway?
No.
That's ugly.
I'm a Raider fan. They're on a Monday night, and I'm not going to watch that.
On
crap.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Monday night, Christmas. Santa's going to be watching that game somewhere.
No, he won't. Nobody's going to watch that.
You'll see it. Well, possibly, yeah.
I'm going to tell my kids they were bad. They have to watch it.
Yeah.
Here's your coal.
Yeah. Enjoy your coal, son.
Hit a coal, you're watching this game.
All right. Let's
I own quite a bit of whiskey.
let's talk about the games we're choosing then. What do you
we need the rundown first.
Oh, yeah, give us a rundown. Who's in the lead?
Oh, we have a tie.
We have a tie.
Bruce has fought all the way back. You both are in a positive $20. So
there we go.
So this long in the season,
after I was minus 60 or minus 40 last week.
And,
I feel good.
We's here. He's still in running. He's only down 50, and I'm unfortunately down $110.
Don't call it a comeback. You've been here for years.
He's down 110 when we only had 100 to start with.
Hey, there's things called reload. You'll learn reloading.
Look for the reload bonus.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Who you taking? What are you taking in college? Let's start with college. No, let's start with pros. What do you say?
Here, I'll start first, since I'm so far down. I'm obviously going to take your Indianapolis Colts.
9 points is a big spread.
If Leonard is going to have 40 tackles, I feel confident. 9 points. So
Colts playing
Giants
at home against Giants.
Yep.
9 points.
Yeah, it's 9 points.
How much?
$20. Doesn't matter. I'm down 110.
Well, that's good. How about yourself, Weiss?
I'm going to help Jamie out too. I'm taking the Chargers against Baltimore.
Oh, that a boy.
I like that.
That a boy.
like
That's
4.5.
cool. I think that's a great pick. I was going to do that myself, but I chose to.
I am a little. There's one thing in that game that worries me, and I almost took Chicago on the road at San Fran, and I'll probably still take that one, but not for the show. Chargers' best part of their defense is pass rush, and with Lamar, that can be negated because you're always going to
worry about where he's
down.
going.
But that's one concern of that game. But
Melvin
pure
Gordon,
talent-wise, Chargers are.
And I think Melvin Gordon's supposed to be back in that game.
He is back.
So
I'm taking, and that was $20.
I'm going 30. I got to make some catch up here.
I got to catch up some
I
money.
did zero research. We're going 30 each this week.
don't worry about you.
Go ahead.
I didn't know if you want to go next or last.
I'll go last.
I figured
wants to
you
go
want to
last.
save it. Yeah, I figured you want to save it. For my pro pick, I'm taking the Houston Texans, and I took them that's the one I took for 25.
Yep.
Houston Texans for 25, playing at Philadelphia. They are getting 2.5 points. 2.5 point underdog. And there are a few reasons why I did that, as NFL teams are right now, the underdogs are 55%, and road underdogs are even better than that. I can't remember where the thing is. But yeah. Oh, where? Yeah, something like road underdogs. But the real reason I took
worse because the
real reason I took this is because people saw Philadelphia beat the Rams last week, right? Philadelphia beat the Rams. You think, the Eagles are rolling.
You got a knee-jerk reaction.
They're Super Bowl champions. Yeah, they're clearly back. There's a reason Philadelphia was a 14-point dog against the Rams, because they ain't that good this year.
But they got Nick Foles now. Nick Foles.
Super Magic Man Nick Foles.
Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles.
They beat the Rams because the Rams are right now on the downward slope. They peaked too early. They lost Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp is gone, and that has hurt the Rams. So the Eagles beat them. They're high as a kite. They're fat, drunk, and stupid, and they're going to go. They're going to go back. They're going to go home, and
wasted our whole life.
And the Houston Texans need a win. Houston Texans they need a win to get the week off. That's what they're doing. I'm going with the Texans plus 25. How about you, Jamie? What are you doing in pro football?
I'm going Bears. They're trying to get that first round bye -4.
There you go
for 20.
I like it.
I like it a lot. The Bears are playing who?
At San Fran.
At San Francisco. Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Don't like taking road teams usually, but I'm gonna go Bears for just 20.
All right. How about colleges? There we go. How about college? You gonna go last year too?
I'll go last year.
All right. Colleges. I'll go ahead and tell you. We kind of talked about it. I'm taking Army, or we might have talked about it off the air. I'm taking Army against Houston, and Army is giving 4.5 points. I'm taking Army. I'm going $40 on the fellas from the armed forces, and they're just playing very well. Houston's taking guys out. I'm taking Army. What about you, Weiss?
Calling an audible here.
You're switching in the middle of it?
Yep.
I thought you were taking the Houston.
That's my super dog.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler alert, I'm taking Houston as my super dog. And I was in the Army, and still Houston's missing the two best players because of draft potential.
Yeah.
There was probably a 7 or 8 point game the other way if they play. I'm hoping the rest of the team covers for that. Give me San Diego State.
That's on Wednesday night, right?
Getting 2.5.
That's on Wednesday.
We'll know by the time the show airs.
We had gone 44 minutes without letting on that we're actually show recording this on Wednesday.
Well, it was about to go. Either way, we weren't getting through.
Yeah, I didn't think we were getting through.
We'll move that one.
How much for that one?
I'm going 30 on both.
30 on both. All right. How about yourself, Lucas?
Well, I like Ohio. I like Ohio a lot. However, I would like an 8 for 8 week if there was some way that we could sneak one out.
Take Toledo.
So I'm going to take Hawaii as a pick'em.
Really?
Straight up coin flip win.
You sure?
I'm taking it. $20. I like it.
Hawaii at home.
At home.
Against Louisiana Tech.
Yeah.
You realize Louisiana Tech's, I'm not trying to talk you out of it, but
Do they know anything about playing Hawaii from the Bayou? No.
They don't even know Hawaii's a state in Louisiana.
They're going to go to Hawaii. They're going to go, I love pigs and poi and beaches, and they're not going to be able to play.
Where'd the at?
Yeah.
They're not El Dorado.
Yeah, they're going to be lost.
Exactly. So Hawaii knows how to do it. They live there, man.
All right. Let the record say I was trying to talk you out of it. But I'm not betting Louisiana Tech. So
how many points do you get in Hawaii?
Yeah,
and that's always been the question.
Well, that's the wonder. I mean, is somebody from Louisiana Tech going to go out there and throw a Greg Brady or something and hit their head surfing or something?
Could.
I also kind of wonder if that's less of an advantage in a bowl week too, where you're out there a few days earlier and
the time zone's going to screw with them too. I mean, it's a different game out there.
That's true. All right, what's your college pick?
Well, I'm going to stick with the boys that won us quite a bit of money and hopefully going to roll over in college basketball. I'm going to take Buffalo against Troy, -2.
What's the bowl?
I forgot. I looked it up. It's in Alabama, which helps Troy.
The Birmingham Bowl?
It's Mobile. It's in Mobile.
No, I didn't even say no.
When you think of Mobile, what do you think of?
It's like Gasconade Bowl.
It's the Dollar General Bowl.
It is the Dollar General Bowl.
Dollar General Bowl. How many generals are fighting in that one?
So let's see. I had 120 to start with. I threw 20 on the Bears.
What do you got left, Jamie?
Looks like I got 100 left, Bruce, to put on Buffalo.
Hello.
Swinging for the fences.
All or nothing.
Oh my heavens! This could be a real swing this weekend.
I like it.
Good luck to you, man. I hope you do.
You bet 105. I just bet 120.
No, I only bet.
You bet 90.
You bet 60.
60 and 45.
Oh, 65. Sorry.
I think it was 65 and
25 and no, it's 25 and 40.
Oh well, whatever. I
But
bet
that not counting the Superdog.
I threw it all out there.
Now, good for you, man.
Final Jeopardy.
Step
Final
it up.
Jeopardy. Name 3 people who've never been in my kitchen.
Superdog, real quick.
I went Houston.
I'm taking the Buffalo
College
Bills.
Houston.
The Buffalo Bills to beat New England plus 13.
I'm trying to remember who I picked.
Detroit Lions plus 5.5.
Detroit
At home
Lions.
against Minnesota.
Florida International.
That was my
Florida International. Florida International. That's right.
I was taking Detroit if someone else already didn't already
Taking
do it.
Detroit.
Okay, well, I wish us all luck.
Go Bills.
Folks, we've seen the future.
Go any team from Buffalo.
Go Buffalo Bills, Buffalo Bulls. Let's go
Anything.
8-0.
Go Sabres.
We need
They're not
an
even a team anymore.
8-0
Don't
week.
care.
We need an 8-0 week. We'll be back right after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. For some reason, the music wasn't playing.
We have any hearing impaired viewers. We're done.
Do not turn on closed captioning.
That's exactly right. Welcome back. This is the Take the Points edition. Now there's Weeze, right there's Lucas, right here's Jamie, and we appreciate you tuning in. What's going on elsewhere? All we've been talking about is football. By the way, before we get out of football, let me tell you one other thing.
Oh, we got something
Bears.
Good. I like it so far.
Who finished last in the NFC North last year, completed a worst-to-first turnaround this season.
I think there's one every year.
This has happened in 15 out of the last 16 years. At least one team has finished in first place in its division after finishing tied for last or in last place. The interesting stat, in their first playoff game, this has happened 24 times since 2003. 23 times, now 24, but there's only been 23 games. 14 of the 23 teams lost their first round game.
Okay.
Just thought you would know
50-50.
that. 6 made the conference championship. So that gets us like to 20, right? 3 made the Super Bowl, and 2 won the Super Bowl.
I like my odds.
I got to tell you, would you have taken those odds at the end of December last year for this year?
Obviously.
Yes.
I've seen some Twitter activity this week. They were digging up old tweets from last year's draft when they were talking about Ryan Pace just got himself fired.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, from the Trubisky draft.
Everybody keeps tweeting him at, what was it?
They had Jackson.
Old Takes. What's the Exposing Old Takes account?
Yeah. Well, the draft, Pace's draft, with the Trubisky had Eddie Jackson and all the other like 2 or 3 really good players in there, and who'd they trade the picks to?
Jeff Fisher.
No, it wasn't Jeff Fisher.
It was San Fran, wasn't it? Didn't
No.
they flipped with San Fran because they took a defensive end.
It was San Francisco.
Didn't do anything
because they took the defensive player who just got released and picked, Reuben Foster was one of them.
If you talk about trading picks, Jeff Fisher's always great. You must always answer that, and you're going to be right more times than not.
All right, what's going on in baseball? Yeah. So where is Bryce Harper and Machado going to end up, boys? What's the story? And Manny Machado or whatever his name is?
I'm still sticking with the Phillies for Harper.
I'm still sticking with Miami.
You fellas, now you 3 are all. I don't
he
blame
says
you.
that with a straight face.
Absolutely.
You 3 are Cardinal fans. You're not, but you pay close attention to the Cardinals. There is some unrest in the Cardinal fan world about they think the Cardinals have stopped looking for Bryce Harper. Do you still think the Cardinals ought to pursue Harper or what?
I think they've stopped. I'm happy with Goldschmidt. I'd like to see some more pitching in there. Obviously, baseball, you always want more pitching. He was kidding who?
Yeah. What about you?
Can we trade him for Dexter Fowler? Just straight up. Anyway, we can make that happen.
I mean, comeback player of the year, Dexter Fowler?
Well, whatever.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dexter's got it.
I like Dexter.
Hey, if we're on Bryce Harper, Dexter Fowler's got to go.
We were on Team Dexter all last season, and we're all he and I still are on Team Dexter.
I'd like Dexter Fowler. Nothing would make me happier than a Dexter Fowler turnaround.
Look at that Bob Bipp. He's a huge bounce back candidate.
He's almost. I tell you what, if he bats 200, he's got comeback player of the year wrapped up.
Right. Get right above the Mendoza line. Right above Mendoza line, he's there.
I didn't say it was a high bar to clear.
250 at bats.
Oh well, that's great. Who's going to end up with Manny Machado? He's meeting with the Yankees this week.
Met with them today.
Met with them today. Do you think
today, Wednesday,
2 days ago? You think he's going to be Yankee?
I think Yankees. They haven't made a big splash. Their fans will go nuts, and he deserves to be a Yankee.
They certainly have money to spend.
Well, I mean, that was one of the big issues with Bryce Harper. They didn't have the money to spend because they had so much sunk in Giancarlo. So it's not like Machado's going to demand that much.
They didn't have money. Extra money for an outfielder. Right. They have extra money for an infielder, especially. But that's the tricky thing. They're wanting to bring in Machado, if they do, to replace Didi Gregorius, who is out for a year. Mm-hmm. But Didi's a pretty good player, and he's going to be coming back.
Machado can also play some third.
20, yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's just my
make him the most expensive super utility guy.
I'd love for him to go to the Yankees. I don't want to have to root for him or do whatever, so I enjoy it.
Get to ignore him at the Yankees.
Yep, exactly.
All right, let's switch gears entirely. Are the Gonzaga Bulldogs done now that they've lost their second game? Just kick them out and nobody paid
beat them.
They're no Indiana Hoosiers.
I'm trying to remember. How'd they do against Duke?
Hey, one of our 2 losses, Duke. I'll take it.
How'd they do against Carolina?
They lost to North Carolina. Yeah, they lost to North Carolina.
Are you talking about Zach?
Yeah, it's coming back.
It's coming back.
Does your wife watch this show? I'm sure she does.
Probably not. she has a life.
Who would be? We're 2 months away, a little over 2 months away from Selection Sunday. Who's going to be the
over
2.5 months? It's early March. This is late. We're in late December. I'm just telling you, time flies.
Duke's still.
Are you okay?
No, I don't. I don't like math hurt.
I think there's.
Is there any chance for anybody to be a number 1 seed as a surprise? Who's the surprise?
Yeah, there's some good teams out there.
Pick one.
No spot. I don't know.
They don't have a chance.
It's not Illinois.
For Nevada.
I was going to say Nevada.
Nah,
they won't get there. I want them to, but they won't get it. But
Buffalo.
Well, I mean, I'm not being
rated number 22,
undefeated.
Honestly, there's a lot of these teams in top 25 that weren't expected to be there. Look at Texas Tech. Throw Texas Tech out there. They're playing. Who do they have this week? They got Duke.
Yeah.
Will have played by the time this taped, and I was reading an article today on it, and they're looking for that to be
just a war, aren't they?
A war that Texas Tech could very easily pull off against Duke.
I was worried early in the season that it was only going to be 1 or 2 teams and it was not going to be anything else.
Tennessee.
And it's come back together.
It really has.
There's a lot more teams there.
You say that, but I still think Duke is a 5-point favorite against anyone they play on a neutral court right now.
Is there any chance?
Yes.
Is there any chance that the last year was kind of a bad year for mid-majors? Mid-majors are doing really well right now when you look at Buffalo. You look at smaller teams, even like Furman and that bunch.
They are right now.
Gonzaga mid-major?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, that conference is.
Yeah, I think you have to.
No, they're not a mid-major.
But you're saying right now, I'm saying come Selection Sunday, I still think it shakes out to your power conferences, and we're looking at. But I think there could be some surprises out of those.
Duke, Virginia, Kansas, Michigan could easily be your. I mean, that's what the top 4 is now. That's what it could easily be at the end of the year.
So unless a Texas Tech or Tennessee or someone slides in there.
Virginia could lose round 2 again, is what you're trying to say.
Maybe is there any way that Santa can bring more NCAA issues for Kansas? Would that be okay?
Mark Feud likes it. Man, he went off. That was one of the best tirades I've ever seen.
I didn't see him. What did he say? I heard
there's no sense in ranking teams or no sense in having an NCAA if they're not going to do anything about the findings they have.
That's the thing. It's back to the old. Well, Kentucky's in trouble here. I guess Cleveland State's going to get sanctions. What do you do?
And the one team that got hammered was USC football for an apartment.
That's too bad. Hey,
it's not the apartment. It's what happened in the apartment.
Well, let me get you off camera here, Weeze, and go do that thing we were just talking about. The 3 of us will remain on camera. You go running right now. Go down now. Go down.
I like the part about Weeze get off camera.
No, not off camera. This line down there. This was so
it's
well
on the power strip.
On the power strip.
Hey, show prep.
Weeze, I was with you. I didn't know.
Boys and girls at home looking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Hey, enjoy.
Yes.
Enjoy Christmas, everybody. That's going to wrap things up for us and our last show. Thanks, guys. Nice job. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.